Okay, now this is the deliverable that you get from the RevX go-to-market strategy workshop. The workshop very much follows the deliverable itself, so I'll take you through this. It starts with the diagnosis of your category. Of course, this is the punchline, but we get this from diagnosing your category at large. So this particular business would be in CTV advertising. We take a look at what are the opportunities, what's going on in the category that creates opportunity for your business. This is how the business is going to grow and scale exponentially. We take a look at all of that. We've got the punchline. This is what we're going after with this go-to-market strategy. We take a look at what is slowing your growth in the category. And that oftentimes could be in two different go-to-markets, or in this case, supply side and demand side. We take a look at what's going on there and what is the impact of that on your business. And then we list out, as we get to later, the play or the actions that will mitigate that issue. And we go through and we take a look at all the things that are derailing and slowing your business and how we will go about solving for them. After we look at the category at the macro level, we dive down deep into how dollars are actually transacting, how buyers are buying. We look at your key go-to-market segments. And in this case, they had two. They sell directly to advertising brands as well as agencies. And you can see here, we use something that looks like a med pick. You'll see we're identifying the pain. What is the metric impact of that pain? Who is your champion? Who's the persona that's buying from you? Who are you competing against? What are the decision criteria? How do they decide to spend budget with you versus anybody else in the category? And all throughout that, we're identifying key risks that we need to solve with a strategy. That's what a strategy does. It achieves an objective, these opportunities here, by accounting for specific risks. So then we spell out your strategy. If I ask your go-to-market team to tell me what your strategy is, I want to hear we're doing A, B, and C. So we have a guiding policy, something like unified truth, executive proof, challenge fragmentation, something that anybody can rattle off slogan-like. And that filters down into, well, what does that exactly mean? Unified truth means this. Executive proof means that. This is what we're going to do. This is what we won't do. Here's how we know that this approach has logic behind it. And this is what could derail this strategy. Then we get into how this filters down into actions. We take a look at immediate actions this quarter that need to be taken care of. What are the specific actions? Who owns them? What are the success metrics? We go through that play by play. These are the plays. This is when you actually have a go-to-market strategy, specific actions that happen in the immediate term, in the near term, and then in the longer term. And then you can take a functional view of that. Well, what is marketing's role in that versus sales' role? What about customer success or even product? There are implications on that roadmap based upon your go-to-market strategy. And then finally, we're taking a look at all the risks we identified, whether they're high or medium or low likelihood, what the impact could be, what are those critical risks, and again, how it is that we plan to mitigate that risk, as well as all of the different strengths that we want to leverage to attain that opportunity. Of course, there's an executive summary that you can give to your board or your CEO. But if your go-to-market strategy doesn't have this kind of specificity, it's grounded in a diagnosis of your category at large, as well as how dollars transact. It's repeatable like a slogan. It's founded in logic and clarity on what could derail it, what we will do and what we won't do, what actions we're taking, when we're taking them, and what that means across all the different players from marketing to sales to services, etc. If you don't have this, you don't have a go-to-market strategy. This is what the RevX go-to-market strategy workshop and deliverable was built to solve for you. And if this is interesting to you, reach out.